Hey, what is up, YouTube? SliferTCG here, and today I'm bringing you guys my Infernity loop deck. The Infernities are still pretty good. Um, it's just something fun to use. Once you get all their stuff out, you could easily swarm, like crazy, and if your opponent can't stop it, then you're pretty much set. So, anyways, I think I'll go through the deck and then explain kind of the loop, I guess. But anyways, yeah, I'll just get started. 1 Armageddon Knight, 2 Dark Greffers, 3 Infernity Archfiend, 1 Infernity Avenger, 3 Infernity Beetle, 1 Infernity Guardian, 2 Infernity Mirage, 3 Infernity Necromancers, and 1 Street Patrol. That's for the monsters. For the spells, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Infernity Launcher, 1 Reborn, 2 Typhoon, 1 1-for-1. That's for spells. For traps, 2 Call of the Haunted, 3 Infernity Barrier, 3 Infernity Break, 2 Infernity Inferno, 1 Mirror Force, Solemn, 2 Warning, and 1 Torrential. For the extra deck, 1 Castor, 1 Brio, 2 Eyes Dragon, 1 Infernity Doom Dragon, 1 Mistworm, 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Red Nova Dragon, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stardust Dragon, 3 Void Ogre Dragon, 1 Leviathan, and 1 Utopia. Um, well, for the explanations, pretty much you could get, this. There's so many different ways to do it, or you don't even have to do it. You could like use it to get an advantage, and then just beat them a different way. Say you have maybe Archfiend, Necromancer in the grave, and I don't know, maybe an Avenger too. You can use Mirage effect, summon Necromancer and Archfiend. Get Archfiend's effect. If you should probably have no cards in your hand anyways, and then search out Infernity Barrier or Infernity Break. That's one search. And then what you do is you get Necromancer's effect. You summon Avenger from your graveyard. Then after that, you synchro with them for level 8. You want to get your 100 Eyes Dragon. And what's effect is you could, once per turn, you could remove from play a level 6 or lower dark monster in your graveyard, and then this card gains the effects. So once you have your 100 Eyes out, you want to go for Mirage. And of course you want to set your Infernity trap card that you just searched out. You want to banish Mirage, use his effect, tribute, get the same thing, Necromancer and Archfiend. Use Archfiend again, search another one, so he's just such a good search card. Then you use Necromancer's effect again, get Avenger. Depending if you have another Mirage, you could do it again if you want. Or usually I'll go into Void Ogre Dragon, and then there are times where you can go into Red Dragon Archfiend and Red Nova Dragon. I've done it, trust me. Um, what you do is, well, pretty much you just get your Red Dragon out, however you can, and then once you get Beetle in your hand, if you have Beetle and your Red Dragon Archfiend on the field, and your opponent can't stop you, and you have the other 2 Beetles in your deck, then you pretty much have it. Just summon this, tribute it, get the other 2 Beetles, your Red Dragon Archfiend and the 2 Beetles, summon your Red Nova. I've done it, I think once. But you have other options too. You have Infernity Doom Dragon. If you don't want to attack, you got Mistworm. I've used this before. Scrap Dragon, just another good card. Stardust. Stardust is pretty low on attack, but it still gets over, those Lagia and all that stuff. Void Ogre, if you don't know what it does already, it's pretty much a Shien for Infernities. Well, it's not, you don't have to use it in Infernities, but it gets the best of its uses in Infernities. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you could negate the effect of a spell or trap while you have no cards in your hand. So, It's pretty much like a Shian, except it's 3,000 attack and 3,000 defense, which is a lot more. Level 8 dragon, pretty easy to get in this deck, you know, with all the swarming capabilities. Um, was Stygian, Street Patrol. This helps you uh, make empty your hand faster, and you get to special summon a fiend from your hand. So that possibly could help you swarm faster. Fernie Launcher, you know, broken card. 1 for 1, discard, you could get your Mirage out or your Avenger. Um, for traps, this is a really trap heavy deck. Just because these barriers and just an Infernity breaks. Okay, pretty much barrier is pretty much a solemn. So you pretty much have 4 solemns. Infernity break is pretty much like what would this be? I wouldn't say Raigeki break, just because it doesn't discard from your hand; it banishes from the grave. So maybe a trap card, smashing ground or something. I don't know. So you know you can pretty much search like 2 to 3 of whichever one's a turn, or during that one play with Archfiend's effect. Um, your Infernos, this is just here to clear your hand, empty your hand, ditch to the grave, set up for the plays. Uh, you know, basic stuff right here. Call of the Hunted. So if you have empty hand, you know, just call of the Hunted your Infernity Necromancers and your Archfiend, then just keep going for those level 8s over and over again. It's pretty hard to stop once you get your stuff out, so you want to be careful how you do it. Once you know, just you gotta know how to play this deck. It's not the easiest deck to play, so you know I recommend you test it out first and then keep messing around with it till you learn all the plays. Um, if you have any ideas on what I should change, please leave a comment below. This deck is made before the priority thing. Uh, I just say that out, maybe change some stuff. But this deck isn't really hit by priority. Yeah, yeah. Nothing really in here is hit by priority, so it doesn't really matter. Um, but yeah, I guess that's it for the video. If you haven't checked out my last video, it's a psychic deck. I really suggest you just check that out too. It's pretty cool. But I guess that's it for the video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.